Alright, well, playing a game a comp a day ago, I came across this and I thought, this can be really useful. And I really hope you guys find this helpful as much as I did. I hope you guys can find better uses as well. Like, I thought it was pretty cool for, like, you can maybe use it to outplay your enemies, but there could probably be better ways of using it. I hope you guys, like, share this video, see if we can get it to, like, 3 clips Philip or another YouTuber similar as big, and see if they can do a better representation of this video. But I hope this is good enough for now, and I haven't found anyone who's done videos on this yet. So I found two things that might actually be helpful on this map that I haven't seen anyone make a video on, and I really hope this could help. But in most games, well, not most, but this map in particular, there are two spots I have found where you can actually make the sound of vent breaking without it actually breaking to trick other people into thinking you're coming from vent. One of the spots I found is the can right here. It makes the same sound and can be heard inside of checkers and on the other side of there. So if you have someone coming from over here and you're holding headshot, you can shoot this and make them think you're inside of checkers. The one downside to this is it only works on the first shot and if the paint cans haven't been moved. Because once you shoot the paint cans, it will land somewhere different for the enemy, for every single person than you, because these move client side instead of server side. So by you hitting it, you will move to a different spot than for someone else. So this will only work if someone hasn't thrown a nade or moved the cans when on site. It's really good. I found it helpful if you're trying to push on the site, or if you're hiding on like site and you know there's someone coming from tree or coming from B main. You can shoot the can and make them think you're in there. Another thing I found helpful is if you're CT trying to retake, there's another can over here that you can shoot, that if you shoot it below, making it go higher up, it makes it sound like you broke it. It is going to be quite faint and won't be able to be heard very well inside here, but in a clutch situation, if this hasn't been broken and someone is hiding in here and hears that, they're automatic. I highly doubt they're going to think that someone shot a spray can, because most people don't know that it makes the same sound as vent. So if you shoot that, they'll most likely think someone's going to be over here, and by doing that you can have them look over here as someone can peek in. Makes the same sound as the vent, and if you see over here, it makes a very similar sound depending on how it lands. So it's more of a hit and miss, but it helps a lot. So if someone's over here and they're, for say, let's go, they're sneaking up heaven, and you shoot that, they'll assume it may come from down here and they will not notice it, but they'll probably assume you're breaking the vents over here, and they'll probably start peeking over here instead, not knowing that you could be here or on headshot, giving the better advantage. So it is a one-time use, but I found it very helpful. I found this out by complete mistake, but if you have for say this place smoked off and you have a teammate over here holding it and you know there are people in checkers, you can have someone on site or on headshot shoot one of these and then have your teammate just push in and get the shot, hoping they're still looking at vent. Unless they came from vent, then they'll know that something's a little off. But it does make a very similar effect. I have to thank, one of my friends, elBonko, for finding out the spray can that was over here, this one. It's very helpful in my opinion. Problem is you can only use it once, so you have to hope no one has thrown a nade there or shot it once. But this one is going to probably be more reliable because it's not very often you'll have a nade hit around here or someone to shoot this. So that one would be a more reliable shot. Problem is, you have to make sure your first shot counts, because after that it could be anywhere for the enemy and you can't see it for anyone else. So hopefully that can help, and I really think that can hopefully change the way people play on play this map. Another way I found that's more helpful is this works a lot better if you have a suppressed weapon. So if you have a suppressed weapon and you shoot it from here, the very first shot, they will only hear this bit moving on your very first shot. They won't hear your second weapon. It works well with rifles, but suppressed weapons I've noticed have the best it works the best with. Because from over here, if you hear someone shooting in headshot, you'll only hear the bullets hitting the wall, or you'll hear it very faintly. But if you shoot the can and it hasn't been moved, it will probably make a louder sound to mask the sound of your actual shot. And there's one more spot I need to find, I'll show you guys on Nuke, that will also help, that you can use for faking breaking vent and going to B-side as well. Alright, for the second one, I also have to thank elBonko for finding this one out. He figured this one out while we were looking on maps to see if we can do the spray cans on any other maps with vent. His Twitch will be in the description. I have to thank him a lot for this. But this right here, this will be very helpful for if you're trying to retake B. You need to make sure this isn't broken. But another thing he found is if you hit here and break it, for a short amount of time they'll be there and it'll make the sound, and just by breaking it and hitting it at least once, you can make them think you just broke it up from up there and you'll be coming vent, and you can get an easy pick anywhere here. So I have to thank him a lot for that. The problem with this one is it's also a one-time use. So once you break it, it will, once you hit it or shoot it or anything you need, it will break it, and then the leftover pieces you can then hit once or shoot once, and when it hits the ground it will make the same sound as vent breaking, but after a few seconds it will disappear, and you need to utilize it as much as you can. So just hope you can get it out there faster. But by breaking that and then moving all the way around, you can make them think you're either coming from there to take the pick here, and they'll be watching that more than anything, and you can get a faster rotate. So by just breaking it here, moving around here, or so walking here, they won't expect you to be there that fast. You can get an easy shot, or you can also break it making them think you're coming from above if it hasn't already been broken and they know that. You can make them think you're coming from up above and then get them for an easy quick peek over here. We did find out there is one on Mirage. If you go into Sniper's Nest, when you first walk in from, what is it called, Connector to Sniper's Nest, there's going to be a table like to the right, and on top of the table there's like a hammer and a screwdriver on top. If you shoot it, it does break the vent. It will make the same sound as the vent breaking. The problem with that is inside that room there's no need to really do it, because if you shoot it, there's no areas people will be watching either of those two vents that they'll assume you're coming from there. But like someone can probably find a use for it, but I haven't found one yet. But if you do, like, message me or like comment on this video. But I'm really hoping we can get this like up to 3 clips fill up. Like, yeah, it would be pretty cool if we can show him. Maybe he can find better ways to use it. But if you guys can find any better ideas or like anything, just like try and share this video. See if you can find if anyone else can get like new ways to use this. It'd be pretty fucking sick to find a way, or see in the pro scene if someone actually uses that. But I would like to thank you guys for watching the video and taking your time. And I hope you guys have a nice day.